Welcome to Bible Bites, everyone. I'm Pastor Dan, and we are reading through the Bible one small bite at a time. We've been going through chapter 8. Today we pick up in verse 23. And when he, meaning Jesus, got into the boat, his disciples followed him. And behold, there arose a great storm on the sea, that is the Sea of Galilee in northern Israel, so that the boat was being swamped by the waves. You can imagine the waves crashing over the railings or over the sides, over the hull of the boat. I lost my place here. Let's see. But he was asleep. So in the midst of all this, Jesus was asleep on the boat. We could imagine Jesus was probably pretty exhausted. He was dealing with the crowds for days, did lots of teaching. Relationally, emotionally, he's probably exhausted. And Jesus felt exhaustion. He was a man, just as we feel exhaustion. He was probably just sleeping heavy and hard. Well, obviously he was. And they went and they woke him, saying, "Save us, Lord, save us, Master. We are perishing." And he said to them, "Why are you afraid, O you of little faith?" I'm always somewhat amazed at Jesus' response to his disciples, because on numerous occasions he tells them that they have little faith. Now, perhaps I'm amazed because my own response in a situation like this probably would have been the same as the disciples. Some of these disciples at least were fishermen, so they were used to being on a boat. They were used to probably even storms, but this one had them worried. This one had them scared. And Jesus was questioning why they did not trust him. Then he arose and rebuked the wind and the sea, and there was a great calm. And the men marveled, saying, "What sort of man is this, that even the winds and the sea obey him?" So Jesus has authority over creation, over the waves, over the waters, over the wind that picks up and causes the waves and so forth. So this speaks to who Jesus is, as the Son of God, as one who has authority over all creation. But this also is a great illustration to show us that in the midst of the storms that rage around us, we ought to trust God. And when we trust our Father in heaven, we ought also trust the Son, trust in Jesus Christ, because he has authority. He has the authority of God he's above. He has authority to control circumstances. He's above all of that. So just a beautiful, really just little story, but powerful to remind us that we can trust God in the midst of all the circumstances raging around us. All right, we will catch you next time when we pick up with verse 28. See you then.